It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC South rivals. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies: can you protect the ball on offense, and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a out.
Young to throw on first down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They told us that on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to
many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders. Now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness, because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll motion over Thielen. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Young. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's to the right side and corralled by Thielen.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Receiver in motion, going right. Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st down is Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On second down, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
Now Young. And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their league going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Carr. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They motion the slot man left. Now Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. To throw, it's Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got it at the 3. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Here's Carr. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. Young to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. On the give, it's Hubbard. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to third and 3. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On first and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Here's Young to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want, the ball. They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. A run here with Kamara. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Lou Hedley now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. First and 10. Here's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The motion man is Johnson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A second down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Now Carr. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's have something to build on.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back is Carr. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down at the 14-yard line.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They run on the jet sweep. Good blocking, and he's in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Saints. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Next to score, Panthers 24, Saints 20.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle. Second down and 8. Now Young. Checking it down. This one is caught.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Tremble comes in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down is Young. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. They get this down to the 44, but that's about it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the first running back taken in the draft in April. It's Jonathan Brooks. He'll work forward for a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Mario Davis there on the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Young. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On 2nd down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook. And so far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short. But not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun. Young under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down. But the issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Young. He'll try to run, and he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers! The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple to Devian Clowney there in run support. The tight end Moreau is in motion. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. Carr working out of the gun. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit returning it for 6.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints are able to cut the deficit to 10. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now Hubbard, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Here's a third down and 4. To throw, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Young. And he'll take it on in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and through. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Open man down the field. It's Olave. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Carr to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. As we look back at some of the defensive part.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's 1st and 10. Young. He'll tuck it and take off. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will score again. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Saints 21.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take the favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Second down, Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Carr. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Young, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st down is Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior,
in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Carr working out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first and 10, Carr. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now, Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now Kamara. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Carr now to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, second down throw from Carr. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
After the touchdown, Carr and the Saints going for 2. Here's Kamara. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. First and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Young to throw on first down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Throwing on second down, Young. That's right side. Taken in by Tremble. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the third. On the ground, this is Hubbard. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Carr. And that's That's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the first-round selection, Taliesin Fuaga.
Still first down.
Here's Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's got room past the 25. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's going to be pulled in by... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Groupie now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Saints are able to cut the deficit to 10. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. He keeps it himself. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On 2nd down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Young to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll run again. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
The motion man is Sanders. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers tack on 1 more to their lead.
Saints 42.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense. And their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. And that one incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Second down, Carr. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On first down, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. The tight end Moreau is in motion. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. They'll mark him a foot or two short.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Carr now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals.
A dive, and he's in! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The motion man is Johnson. Now Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Carolina.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
The tackle made by Mario Davis. A gain of 9 yards. And the Panther first down.
Throwing is Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And worth noting with that last completion, that's going to set an all-time record, most completions in a single game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. There's a give left side for Hubbard, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Another run here with Hubbard. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Here is 1st and 10. Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.